babes, and welcome back to my channel. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see an altar update tour, and most of you said yes. And to those of you who said no, too bad, you're stuck with it now. Anyway, so as I was getting ready to do this video, I thought, yeah, an altar update tour would be great, but what about witchy apartment tours? So that is what today's video is going to be. I am doing this vlog style, so please don't mind it if I'm a little shaky. The first room we are going to start with is my office, or where I do a lot of my tarot readings and a lot of my YouTube videos. So I'm going to show you guys that first. The first part of my apartment, and probably one of my favorites besides my altar, would be my office area that I have converted from was actually my dining room. I converted it into my little YouTube and tarot reading office. So as you can see over here, I have my tripod and ring light set up for all my YouTube videos and a lot of my pictures as well. Then I've got my amazing astrological tapestry that I actually got in Seaside, Oregon. Seaside, Oregon. And if you guys haven't seen my witchy vacation haul video, I highly recommend you go watch it, because you can see the tapestry I bought along with a bunch of other stuff. Another one of my favorite parts of my altar definitely has to be my cauldron and my little oddities and crystals. I really like to look at those and light Palo Santo and put it in there when I'm getting ready to do a reading. I'll show you guys some better clips right here. So this is where the magic happens. This is where a majority of my YouTube videos are filmed, where I do all of my readings for either myself or my clients when it comes to tarot and oracle. And the funny part is this actually used to be like my painting studio. And if you go over to my other Instagram account, Painted Creations Art, you can actually see how this room used to look. And it used to have a huge dining room table with all my paint set up stuff on it. And I just came to realize that as much as I love art, that wasn't where I was going to get very far in life, at least not with my paintings, and I knew I couldn't really make a career of it. So I decided to kind of put that on the back burner, just have it be a hobby, not truly my life calling and passion like I thought it was at one time. So yeah, now that this is like my tarot and YouTube little area, this is like my happy little home away from home in my home. So now that I showed you guys that part of my apartment, I'm not going to show you all of it, because obviously there's going to be stuff like my kitchen and my bedroom are not witchy at all, so there's really no point in showing you guys that. One of my favorite parts of my apartment also is this guy. This oil diffuser is absolutely amazing. I always put lemongrass and sweet orange because that's a really good anti-anxiety blend, which some of you know I have crippling anxiety, so that blend, that right there, lifesaver. Now, before I show you guys the altar, that's going to be the last stop, I've got a couple things on my wall that are not really seen very often, I don't think, so I'm going to show you guys those real quick. So, first off, I have this amazing body mirror, and I never use it. I never take pictures in it. It's got dirty handprints all over from my 4-year-old, the mom life. But yeah, I originally got and wanted this so I could post Instagram photos of full outfit posts, so that way you guys could kind of see the outfits that I get through shopping. And I never use it, and mainly because half of the background is my altar, which looks all nice, and then the other half is kid and baby stuff that doesn't look as nice. So yeah, this is my humongous mirror I never use. Other than my mirror, right above it, I have this amazing picture that really reminded me of kind of, I don't know, it just screamed goddess vibes to me. And it is actually a page out of the Velveteen Rabbit. I don't know which one or who the illustrator is, but it's one of my favorite things hanging on my wall in my living room. Next up on my wall is my Deviant Moon Tarot poster, which actually came with my deck that I purchased at Love Potion in downtown Vancouver. And I had no idea that it came with a poster, so I thought that was really cool. And it's actually a spread, so you can lay your cards out on it, but I like to just have it for wall art. And after the Deviant Moon Tarot poster, I have this one, which I actually got in Long Beach, Washington. And if you want to see that clip, or if you haven't watched the video of me at my haunted vacation at the beach, go check it out. These posters are freaking amazing, and they were only 10 bucks, so. Now, those are the only really posters I have besides the one that's over at my little YouTube and tarot reading corner. But I have this big canvas painting that my mom actually got me when I was like 17. It's funny because my mom actually bought me that when I was 17 going on 18, 16 going on 17. Because when I was 16, she started buying me practical gifts. So things that I would need when I moved out on my own and when I was no longer at home and didn't have my mom to hold my hand for everything. So that was one of my things, was my first piece of decor for when I got my first place. And I have had it forever and I love it so much. And here is what you guys have been waiting for. This is my updated altar. I'm gonna try my hardest to get a clip so I can show before and after of what it looked like in my last video for you guys. Now, I think the most surprising part about this update is the fact that it looks so much more empty. Like, I used to have a lot more stuff on the wall above my table, and what I basically did was take everything off that wall that was collage style, like I've done since middle school, high school age, and decided to just spread it all out, put it all over my apartment to make it kind of like aesthetically pleasing everywhere, instead of having a big jumbled collage above my altar. I wanted it to be more personal and special, so I hope you guys like what I've done with it. I am happy. I am extremely, extremely happy, especially with the new doll, which I have not told you guys about the new doll. Why don't we go to my studio? So, the doll. Some of you guys saw on Instagram I posted that for my 23rd birthday this year, my mom, my best friend of like 15 years, and I decided to go to downtown Camas and check out my absolute favorite antique shopping area, which is the Camas Antiques Mall. And I believe I covered it in one of my last shopping haul videos, that I went to Astoria, Oregon looking for the doll asylum, could not find it, found out it's gone, forever closed, doors shut. So I decided, okay, why not start my own doll asylum and have my own creepy doll collection? So I specifically am looking and have been hunting for only vintage, like old dolls. So you can imagine how extremely ecstatic and surprised I was when I found this 1949, her name, I believe after I did some research online, her name is Tony, and she is an Ideal doll. She's Ideal doll P90, and she is worth anywhere from like $225 to $350, and I paid $5 at Camas Antiques Mall. So that was like a humongous like score on my end. But I did not like the dress that she came in, and I will show a picture of it right here. It was just really old, it was faded, it was tacky, it was tied on with yarn. So I told my mom and my best friend, okay, hey, next time I go shopping at the Goodwill, thrift shopping, whatever, I'm going to specifically look out for a new dress and outfit for her. Like, she needs something way better than what she's in. And before we could even get out of the antique mall, what do I find in a booth, like, across the antique mall from her, but this outfit for only $10. So altogether, the second doll of my new doll collection I have started was only $15 altogether, which is a humongous screaming deal. I can't talk, as you all have figured out by now. She's actually really nice. The only thing I did notice is that her hands and arms are where the fading and wear and tear really is. Like, I don't know if you can see in between those fingers, but they, like, that's not shadowing. That's literally dark black weirdness. So yeah, she's actually pretty dirty and like on the hands and stuff. Like, it's pretty weird. So, I mean, I think this was actually played with pretty well. Oh, and her eyes closed, which I thought was really cool, because a lot of these dolls, when you get them that have that motion, they don't work anymore, but hers do. So yeah, as you saw, she sits on my, well, by my altar, and I absolutely, absolutely love her. She's so cool. Another thing I did on Instagram also, before I figured out that the doll had a name already, Tony, which I don't really like, and I don't feel like it fits her, especially since I gave her a makeover. And so I went on Instagram and posted on my story wanting to have you guys try to give me ideas as to what I should name her. And one of you was amazing. This awesome follower found the name for me, and her new name is Clarice. As always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the updated altar as well as my little studio. As always, a huge thank you to all you witchy babes that follow my videos, like, so show all the love and support. I appreciate it more than all of you know. If you guys want to see the videos that are coming up next and my new series, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Blessed day to all you witchy babes, and I hope you like the next video.